Okay, guys, just jumping on here. First of all, I want to say if you can hear me well, let me know. Let me know in the comments. I'm testing this mic out. I'm still kind of new to it, and it's a wireless lapel. So if you are showing up right now, go ahead and let me know in the comments if you can hear me very well. So today, I was going to make a video about the dangers of coming off of Mounjaro, Tirzepatide, as we all know. Now, I say this because I can't say scientifically what everybody deals with when they come off of Mounjaro. First of all, just a disclaimer, I am not a doctor. I do not give you any medical advice. I just give you my absolute opinion. That's it. That's all I can do. But it seems as though everything that I say, as far as my opinion, is the same thing I hear from everybody else. Everybody else that's been on Tirzepatide, Mounjaro has said the same thing. So if you are joining me tonight on the live stream, if you hear me well and fine, go ahead and drop a comment below. Let me know. I don't know. As I said, I think that this mic is working fine, but for some reason, if you can't hear me, let me know in the comments. So welcome to the channel tonight. I'm going to just start out and let you know, as you've probably followed my channel, maybe you've watched my videos, I have a playlist on my channel. If you don't know about it, it has all of my Mounjaro videos that I've posted about Mounjaro. I've been on it since June of last year. I chronicle all of my things that I've dealt with on Mounjaro. I've went over side effects that I've incurred myself. I go over side effects that I have not incurred that is possible taking Mounjaro. I go over my weight loss. I go over just everything you can imagine. I go over from pictures of before to after to where I was. How long did it take me to start feeling that appetite suppressant that a lot of people, for the record, a lot of people still to this day, they message me and say, Chad, I've been on 2.5 milligrams or 5 milligrams or 7.5 milligrams, and I have not experienced any weight loss. Maybe that's you tonight. They also say, I have not experienced that appetite suppressant. Maybe that's you tonight. I want you to know, and I want to just affirm you that it is okay. Just because you have not experienced weight loss or appetite suppressant, it is absolutely okay. Most people, when they first start on Mounjaro, they start noticing that their blood sugars are getting better. And that's the number one thing that we as diabetics are more concerned about than weight, than appearance, than anything else is your blood glucose, your A1C. Because if your A1C is horrible and it sucks, that tells you that your body, your life is just going down the hill physically. As your A1C gets higher, you have a lot of problems. You have a lot of medical problems that follow, like neuropathy, really bad. One thing I struggle with is neuropathy. You struggle with, heart problems, diabetes and problems like heart failure. That type of stuff goes hand in hand, and you don't want to have a high A1C. They say they want you to be under 7. I think 6.5 and below is the best to shoot for, and it can absolutely happen really easy with Mounjaro. If you're on Mounjaro tonight, I have good news for you. You are on a great medication. There is side effects that can happen, but sometimes and most of the time, from what I've seen with people and myself, the side effects aren't as bad as the actual medication success. I guess I should say the benefits outweigh the side effects, if that makes sense to you tonight. Me, it was about 10 to 12.5 when I really started noticing the appetite suppressant and weight loss. So guys, hang in there. If you're on the 4 medication or the 4 pens for 1 month of 2.5, stick with it, guys. Then ask your doctor to up you to 5 milligrams. And same way with 5. If you're on 5, stay on it for 4 weeks. If you don't experience anything but good blood sugars, go to 7.5. If you can't get on the 7.5 because it's out of stock, or the 10 because it's out of stock, Try moving up to the 12.5 or the 15. 15 is absolutely incredible. I was on 15 for several months and I've noticed ridiculous weight loss. I wasn't in it just for the weight loss. It was a great plus. I was in it for the A1C and for just, getting more healthier. And as you get healthier, the weight loss comes, as you start noticing you're not eating as much, you start having a thicker wallet because you're not eating as much. And, I'm telling you guys right now, give a thumbs up if you're saving money and not spending all this money like you used to on all this food that you've been eating, because Mounjaro has absolutely just curbed my appetite and helped me save money. Now, with that said, when I came off of Mounjaro back in February, the beginning of February, somewhere around there, I got on Trulicity, and I was already concerned about getting on Trulicity because it is a GLP one. There's no GIP in it. That's what sets Tirzepatide apart. It's got the two beneficial actors, I should say, that work in tandem to help you get your blood sugars lower in your hormones and your incretin hormones. It helps you to not be as hungry, but it helps with the weight loss, but it also helps with your A1C and your blood sugars. And that's what matters to me. And I was concerned because I was on Ozempic before and it didn't do absolutely anything for me. So I was kind of, skeptic. I got on the Tirzepatides, brand name Mounjaro, and it absolutely just completely changed my life. I'm telling you, if it's changed your life tonight, go ahead and hit that like button. Let's get this out, guys. If you can just hit the like button tonight, this will push this video out to other people. There's several people out there that are struggling and they need to get this information. And that's what we do. I don't get paid for this video. I'm just trying to share my help with you guys, the little help that I have, that I've experienced in my life, to help you guys. And wherever you're at tonight watching this video, I hope that it helped you to some degree in your life. Now, my blood sugars absolutely, after 1 week of being off of Mounjaro, absolutely just tanked. And I'm talking about not tanked in a bad way. I'm talking about it went from like 115, which was like an average for me, to absolutely over 200 within 1 week, just 200, 250. I don't know about you, but when I was on Tirzepatide, I say Tirzepatide because that's the actual medication, but for most of you guys, you'd probably recognize it as Mounjaro because that's the brand name. But when I was on Mounjaro, it was like a safeguard. My blood sugar would go up, but it would absolutely come right back down. And it was amazing. It was incredible. Now with Trulicity, it would skyrocket high and it would be high for several hours and it would just continue to climb. I'm telling you, I got up to about 450, 500, which is absolutely outrageous. You can go to the hospital and you can go in a coma if you're certain people that have not dealt with these high blood sugars. I've dealt with high blood sugars for the last 12 years. So it's sad to say this, but 500s is where I used to live. 600s where I used to live. I hear people have went to the hospital and some people have had serious medical issues getting up to 600. So you do not want to have those high blood sugars. You absolutely do not want to get up to 400. You don't want to get over 200, guys. 300. Sometimes some people will get up to 200, but it will come back down. So that is the first thing that just really struck me when I was on Trulicity, as I am now. I will say this: I was supposed to take my Trulicity yesterday, and I did not take it. I skipped out on it because it absolutely sucks. It's not working for me at all. I'm working with my doctor right now to get back on Mounjaro, and I will stay to the end of this video because I have some news to share with you about the Mounjaro and the whole deal working with the doctor on trying to get back on Mounjaro. So with that said, A1C, I'm sure right now is going to absolutely be horrendous when I get it as of right now. But stay tuned to the end because I do have good news for you. Now, so the A1C, the blood sugars absolutely suck. So if you get off of Mounjaro, just worry about your blood sugars. Now, I talk so much junk on Trulicity and Ozempic, and maybe I shouldn't talk so much junk on them. It's not necessarily probably that medication that stinks the most. It's just that Mounjaro is that good. You know, when you have the GIP in it and it's working, it's doing good, you get off of that, you go back to the GLP-1, that's the single actor, you're going to have issues. If you're like me, maybe you're going to be just that anomaly that's going to still have good blood sugars. Good for you. If you do good on Trulicity, I'm happy for you. You shouldn't change anything that's not broken. I'm the big guy on, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Leave it how it is. However, my A1C tanked. And the second thing I started noticing, now my weight, I weighed myself last week and I gained like 10 pounds. And I can see when I take my shirt off, I can absolutely see fat starting to come back. Now, if you're concerned about the way you look and the weight, it's a very scary thing getting off Mounjaro, because you will pack that weight back on. You will start eating more. I have been eating more. I've noticed that when I go to a restaurant now, I'm ordering like almost double what I was when I was on Mounjaro, which is horrible. You know, I was doing so well, and that suppressant is completely gone once you get off of Mounjaro. It might take a week, but it will come back and it will be familiar to you. And it'll be one of those things that you don't want to remember that used to happen to you before you came to Mounjaro. Now, if you're jumping on here tonight, go ahead and hit the like button. I want to get this video out to as many people because I want them to be helped just like you are tonight with any questions that you have. Drop a comment below. I would love to help you. As I said before, I am not a doctor. I don't have medical advice, but I can give you my own opinion, what I've seen and what I've heard through the community. And I talk to a lot of people, guys. Just hang in there if you're on 2.5, 5, 7.5, or 10, and you have not lost any weight. If you have not had any appetite suppressant, it's okay, guys. Hang in there because it will come. It was about 10 to 12.5 when it hit me. And guys, so with that said, my A1C tanked. It's gotten way worse with my blood sugars being high. My weight has come back on. I've noticed fat coming back on. And one thing that I will say this, most of you guys may not have dealt with this, but I have, and it's a personal thing to me because I remember the days when this happened to me before I even got on Ozempic, before I even got on, Mounjaro, before I had any GLP knowledge at all. I was taking metformin, I was taking Lantus or a basal insulin, I guess I should say Tresiba. I've taken several of those, but what had happened was my feet, and I wish I took a picture, but my feet, my ankles would swell. I don't know if you guys have ever dealt with that with high blood sugars. If you have, drop a comment below. Let me know, because I know I can't be the only one that's dealt with this, but it's crazy. My actual feet look like, I don't know if you guys ever watched that movie, The Nutty Professor, but do you remember when he starts turning into Professor Clump, is that what his name is? And you see, like, all of a sudden, he starts getting big and his ankles just get huge. That's how they looked. I mean, it was almost ungodly. And it's insane. And I was scared, thinking, is it heart issues going on? And it's not. I mean, my heart rate's fine. My blood pressure's fine. My heart is fine. But it seems like when my blood sugars get high, my ankles swell. And I'm talking about when they get to 400s or 500s. So that is another thing that I never once, listen to me, I never once ever dealt with that when I was on Mounjaro. So it's kind of strange to think, okay, if I never dealt with it when I was on Mounjaro, but then I come off of Mounjaro, and then all of a sudden this stuff starts happening to me that happened before I was on Mounjaro. It's kind of crazy to think that maybe there's something there. Maybe there's something that is a connection to the Mounjaro. It worked so good. I never dealt with that stuff. So guys, my whole health has been completely changed. I'm getting up in the middle of the night, going to the bathroom. I'm going to the bathroom all the time because my blood sugars are so high. I'm urinating all the time. I'm just I guess I should say, I'm more lethargic, more tired, sluggish. It absolutely, I should say, stinks instead of sucks, because I got kids around me right now. Sorry, guys. I'm in the front yard of my house, my porch. Got some kids out there playing, but it absolutely sucks, guys. It absolutely sucks having high blood sugars, because your health just completely just unravishes and just falls apart, and it's just awful. And so these are some things that are to be concerning if you're coming off of Tirzepatides, Mounjaro, name brand medication. This is some things that you have to consider. Your blood sugars might tank, your weight might come back, your ankles could swell like mine, your sleep will be disrupted. It got better on it. I'm telling you, so many things got better on Mounjaro. And maybe you can relate tonight, because most of you guys that are tuning in tonight, you guys probably are already on Mounjaro. You guys are probably already in the community. You already know what's going on. Maybe you're trying to get that weight loss. You're trying to get that appetite suppressant. Maybe you already feel it and you've already lost weight. Congratulations tonight from the weight loss. If you've lost weight, congratulations. If your A1C has gotten better and your blood glucose has went down, man, that is awesome. I commend you guys. You guys are doing awesome. You just keep on keeping on, keep on moving forward, keep on trying to exercise when you get that energy from losing that weight. If you're obese and you've lost that weight, take that energy that you've gotten, go work out. You don't have to do a whole lot. Just walk down the street, take a little bit of a walk. And then the next day or the next few days, take a little bit longer of a walk and then come back, you know, and just slowly work into more of an exercise, physical regimen of what you would do to lose weight. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video tonight. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. It doesn't cost you a penny. Share this video with anybody you know. Help this little channel out, because I'm trying to grow to help out the community with diabetes. Because if anybody can tell you the horrible things about diabetes, it could be me, because I've been on it for, I've been on Mounjaro. I'm losing my mind. I've been a diabetic for the last 14 years, and I've had a lot of medications, and most of them haven't worked for me. And the only thing that's really worked for me in 14 years is Mounjaro, which is absolutely incredible. So if you can relate, hit the thumbs up. If you can relate, share the video. If you can relate and you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Guys, my goal is to try to get to 2,000 people, because that is 2,000 people that I can focus on, that I know is in my community, that I can share everything I've got with them, almost like just a group of people that I can be a part of, that I can really get to know. I'd like to get to know you. If you've subscribed to the channel, drop a comment below, introduce yourself to me. Let's start a conversation in the comments, guys. I want to help you. I feel like that guy from Jerry Maguire. Help me help you. Help me help you. So seriously, let me help you with whatever you have. If you have questions, ask me questions. If you're a part of this community, you know for a fact that if you drop a comment, I am very good with getting back with you in a very timely manner. I want to be that person to help you out. So thank you guys so much. I'm going to jump off here. I don't want to keep you all night. I want to respect your time, but this is things to consider when coming off Tirzepatide. Now, the good news, thank you for staying to the end, because I have great news to share with you. I just got off the phone with my endocrinologist. She said that she ran into a rep for Mounjaro, and I'm not going to get into full details right now because there's a video that's going to come out on this. But she sent a prescription to my pharmacy and told me to go see if it's approved, or call them and have them run it and see if I'm approved. Guys, guess what? I am approved for the Mounjaro 15 milligrams, and it's going to be $25 copay. Man, that is incredible. And that's not even with the coupon. That is just from this company that I'm going to share more in details on another video. So you need to make sure you're notified on this channel and that you've subscribed, so that way you're not going to miss it, because it's so easy to miss things. I put a lot of videos out and it's so easy to miss it. But long story short, I'm hoping to pick up my 15 milligrams of Mounjaro tomorrow, and it's going to be $25. And so I'm going to be sharing in a video soon what to do and what steps to take if you are not approved for Mounjaro to get back on the Mounjaro. I feel like there is a way to do it. I'm going to try to share how to do it in another video. So, but this video is to tell you what to expect if you come off Mounjaro, and a little bonus at the end to let you know I'm coming back, guys. Baby, I'm coming back to Mounjaro. So stay tuned Thanks for watching the video. Thanks for thanks for staying till the end. Sorry, guys, the kids are talking. Thanks for staying to the end. God bless you guys. You guys are awesome, awesome people, and I'll catch you on the next video. We'll see you guys.